Hello, welcome to Cooking with Gosia on Facebook, brought to you by Seven Oaks Senior Center in Perry Hall, Maryland. Today we'll be making Kotlety Mielone, which are ground meat cutlets, mashed potatoes, and cucumber salad with sour cream or heavy whipping cream. So let's start. I already prepped and cut my potatoes, so they are ready to go to be boiled on a stove. Let me just add a little bit of salt. And let's put them on the stove. While we will wait for them to start boiling, we will talk about the meat. The meat I use today is about 2 pounds, 1 pound of ground chicken and 1 pound of ground pork. I ground the meat by myself, but you can get ground meat in the store. And I like the mix of meat. You can use just the chicken, you can use just pork, you can mix beef and pork, beef and chicken, whatever you like, veal. It's really up to you. So let's start with preparing our meat for our cutlets. We'll need some onions, so we'll chop onion. We'll also use some of this onion for our cucumber salad, and we'll chop it just all together and just leave a little bit for later. We're cutting it into small pieces. It will get mixed with our meat. A few bigger pieces, we'll chop them. Let me drop this here. And from the other half, I will maybe use half of this and the rest I will leave for my cucumber salad. Some people don't add onion to the cucumber salad, but I do. I think it makes it better, more delicious. Okay, so half of it I'll put here, and half of it I'll put in my other bowl where my cucumber salad will be mixed. Okay. So also you will need like one Kaiser roll, or I used Italian roll. You just soak it in water. Now I will just drain the water and I will break this with my hands and we'll mix that with our meat. That will give better texture. You may use some breadcrumbs. You can put some breadcrumbs, but I think like fresh bread is better. So this will go there. And we add 1 egg, which will keep our meat together. Let me wash my hands quickly. I think I hear my potatoes boiling. Let's check that. I was right. Let us lower the heat. Okay, so now we need some salt. We have to actually spice that meat, so when it's cooking, when it's done, it should be salty enough. I can't really tell you how much, it's up to you. I don't like my food too salty, but obviously it needs salt to taste good. And some pepper. And if you like other spices, you may use that, you may add, but I'm just using plain salt and pepper. I think I have to lower heat here again. I don't want to go too low. I don't want them to stop boiling. Okay, so now we are ready to mix the meat. But before I start that, let me put some oil because we'll fry our cutlets. Let me put some oil on a frying pan. And I'll start heating up the oil. Okay. So now I'll just put my glove on and I will mix the meat. You have to make sure it's very well mixed. Then when we're done, we'll use breadcrumbs. We'll make little balls and we'll flatten them and we'll put them in breadcrumbs. My hand is a little bit wet. That's okay. You can work it out. So you see, like, the bread is so soft and wet. We can just work it easily with it. And you want to make sure you really break it apart so you don't have large piece of bread stuck into your cutlet. If you will use just chicken, the meat will be very soft, very like runny, so you would have to use more breadcrumbs to hold it together. When you're chopping the onions, the smaller pieces are the better because they just stay inside the meat better. You can see how the bread got mixed really nicely with the meat. It's like one. It's looking good. We don't have any big pieces. I think it's mixed pretty well. So now I'll take off my glove and I'll add some breadcrumbs here. It's a little bit too cool and we'll form cutlets. You can add more later. So let me warm this a little bit. So you want to take like handful, like a bowl, like I don't know how much it would weigh. It's just like a little bit smaller than a golf ball. And you mix it around in it and you flatten it. So they are like little football shape. Take another one. The bigger you make, the thicker you make, the longer they will have to cook. And again, we're making sure they get breadcrumbs all over. And shape them. When we put them on a frying pan, we can still flatten them a little bit. And another one. I'll just scoot this. And another one. Okay, I'll make 2 more because I think 6 will fit on my frying pan well. They will get a little bit smaller when you fry them. Okay, let me make 1 more. The meat sticks to fingers. Okay. Now I'm ready to really wash my hands. So let me just wash my hands quickly. And I hope our oil is getting ready for our cutlets to be fried. As you see, this is pretty simple, pretty fast, and good. It will be very good. I think I will lower my heat a little bit. We don't want to burn them. You want to make sure they are golden brown, but not to burn them. When you put them on, you lift them, you can reshape them again. I think you will fry them, I would say about 7-8 minutes together, each side about 4 minutes, and they should be good, well done. And we have space for one more. Okay, last one. Just remember, be careful when you drop them in so you don't get splashed by the hot oil. Okay, we'll put that on the side, and we'll put this on the side. Again, I'm washing my hands. Now we'll start making cucumber salad. So I will need my cucumbers here. Let me put my meat away. And I'll just clean up quickly here. One more time. Breadcrumbs make a little bit mess, but it's worth for the taste. It's worth to make a little bit mess. Okay, we are good now. We have our bowl with a little bit of onions. We will peel our cucumbers and we'll grate them on a bread. More like slice them thinly. It smells so nice. Half of the green onions. Okay, and we'll grate them. You don't have to make all the perfect like slices. You can go sideways, just like I do. This grater makes very thin slices, so it takes kind of a long time. Okay, we're almost at the end. Be careful. I'll put these in here. Hand hurt. That was kind of workout. Okay, now it's time to flip our chicken cutlets, chicken and pork cutlets. Oh, they look nice. Perfect. That's the color you want to get. The one here is a little bit more pale, so we can move them around. that. Yep. Perfect. So now let's add more cucumbers here. And now we need salt. Don't oversalt it, because if you oversalt that, then there's no way to fix it. It's better to add salt as you go than take it out. A little bit pepper, and we need some vinegar. Take about, I would say, 1 tablespoon. I'll just put a little bit. You can always add more, and you mix it. Good. Onion is on the bottom. You want to make sure you mix everything. Okay. So now let me try if this is salty enough and if it has enough vinegar. I would add a little bit more vinegar. In Poland we have 10% vinegar, here it's 5% strength, so it's a little bit weaker. It's always more. Okay, once this is done, the next step will be adding your cream, your sour cream or heavy whipping cream. I will add both today because I prefer just heavy whipping cream. So I'll add a little bit of each. And then you mix it. And that's how your cucumber salad looks. Some people like more sour cream and more heavy whipping cream in it. It depends on your preferences. Some people might use even less than that. There's no wrong doing it. It's totally up to you. So let's check our potatoes. They look done to me. We'll drain them. And we will put some butter and milk into them. Steaming hot. And some milk. And now let's just mind them. And we'll again add some dill, fresh dill on top of our potatoes. We could add some dill to our cucumber salad too, but I know some people don't like that too much. Each person in the family is different. They have different preferences, so you can always leave dill on the side. So whoever wants some will get. This is done. Can you get from there? Let's check on our cutlets. So we're getting done. You can turn them, move them around. Okay, so we can start putting our meal together. Actually, before I do that, I will chop some greens. And as usually, I always talk about not just serving food, but make a nice presentation on the plate. So we'll do that. We'll make sure the food looks very appealing to anyone. Okay, we can put some of our potatoes on the plate. I love potatoes, so that's my kind of food. Okay, I think our cutlets are done too. Let's take them out and we'll drain them a little bit of excess of fat, oil. So now we'll take 2 pieces and now it's time for our cucumber salad. You can serve it on your plate with your other things, or you can serve it on the side. It's up to you. Some people might not like the drainage of creams going into other things, but it's good too when your potatoes mix with that cream. It's so delicious. And now let's garnish that a little bit. Kotlety Mielone, Mizeria and mashed potatoes, that's everyday meal in Poland. When I was growing up, you had that once a week or once every other week, and it's served till this day when you visit Poland. Smacznego!